Hello LGs, this is the Lady of Lace. I'm coming to show you guys how to get a natural looking part on a lace wig without bleaching your knots, okay? So yeah, this is my thin skin with lace unit. The thin skin is about an inch at the hairline, and then the rest is lace. And as you can see, my part looks, I say pretty doggone good. Alright, now let me just say, on this unit here I did bleach the knots, but I over bleached them. Okay, so the knots were orange. By the time I took the bleach out, my knots had turned orange. So to get it this way, I'm going to show you guys what I did to make it not orange, but to make it look more of my skin tone color. And I'm going to take a unit that hasn't been bleached at all. I do this method and show you this method, and we'll go from there. All right. And the reason you don't want to bleach your knots, ladies, is because bleaching the knots loosens the knots. Okay, it loosens the integrity of the knots, and you can get more shedding on your hair. And these units cost us a good penny, so you don't want to see all of your money falling at your feet. All right, so I'm going to be taking this unit here. Let me zoom out a little bit. This is my Kinky Curl unit. It's a full lace wig, and I am going to show you how she looks right now. Her hair has not been, her knots have not been bleached at all. You guys can see that, hopefully. Alright, so that's what her hair looks like. That's what her knots looks like right now. I'm going to use a wire rack, a wire headstand, okay? And I'm just going to flip her inside out and put her on this wig stand. Like this, okay? So this is the front of her right here, and I'm going to concentrate right in this area right here. This is pretty much where I put my parts, either in the center or a little bit offside. Now I got this particular idea from StylebyEse, or Essie, yeah, I think it's the way she pronounced her name. She's a beautiful Nigerian young lady, and that's where I'm going to start doing this process. But of course I have to add my own little touch. Alright, so I'm going to take my Kabuto brush by Black Radiance. I'm also going to be using Black Radiance powder. This is Tawny Beige. Okay, that's what I have on this unit to get it from orange to beige. And I'm going to put a little bit of that powder on the Kabuto brush. Okay, and I'm just going to dab it onto my lace right here in the front where I want it. You see right there? Just going to dab it. Now, for those of you who used your powder, you may want to make sure you have an extra powder, because we're going to be using hairspray. Okay, and of course you don't want to use this same powder after you put hairspray on your Kabuto brush, so you don't want to use that on your face. Alright, so now I've got my powder on. Now I'm going to take some hair spritz. This is styling spritz. You can just use regular hairspray, or you can use a spritz. But you don't want to, if you're going to use a spritz, don't use a lot, because of course a spritz is a holding spray and it makes the hair stiff and you don't want that. So I'm just going to take it and just kind of spray it and let it kind of, you know, spray a little mist and let it kind of just settle on top of the powder that I have on the lace. Alright, so I'm just going to spray a couple of pumps and just let it kind of float down onto the unit. Okay. Alright, now that that's happened, I'm going to go back in with my Kabuto brush and dab some more of that powder where that spritz fell, and that's going to help it stick, you guys. So there we go. Now I'm going to just flip this unit over and show you guys what it looks like now with the white foam head underneath. And you see that it's not so white anymore. It actually has a little color to it. Okay, just by doing that. So that looks more natural by doing it that way, okay? That was a great idea. This right here looks more like I didn't get the powder on it as much. And then you can see the difference between this part right here and this part back in here. Okay, so this is where the powder really was saturated into the lace, and this part is more like it was in the beginning. Alright, so now I'm going to take it a step further. Alright, so this is where I'm going to be concentrating. I'm going to put some makeup in this area to kind of get it to blend in with the rest of it. Okay, I'm going to go in and I'm going to get my foundation. So I'm just adding a little bit of the foundation on my concealer brush. I'm just going to take it and apply it right between the hairs and try to get it right on the lace itself. Alright, you guys, so there's right there. You can see now where I applied the foundation right in here, and this is still from the powder underneath, so it now kind of blends in with the underside of the powder. Of course, you can go ahead and add some on top just to make everything more uniform. And as you guys know, I don't like my parts completely straight, so that's why I don't have it straight. I think it looks more natural that way when it's not a razor edge part. Alright, you guys, so now that's my look right there. I've taken my foundation and I applied it from the very end of the hairline all the way up into the crown area to give me that bleached knot look without bleaching my knots. Alright, so that was fun. And I want to thank StylebyEse for that wonderful idea. And if you have any questions or anything of that nature, let me know. I'll be more than happy to respond, and definitely go and check out StylebyEse. She is awesome. The things she does with a lace wig, she has hair, so she does sew-ins with lace wigs, and it's amazing. So for those of you who have hair out there and you want to wear a lace wig but you don't want to shave around your hairline, then check her videos out. She has some wonderful tips for you guys. But for those of you who are bald and you know, have lost your hair around the hairline or anything, that's my specialty. Okay, I am bald underneath my units, and I give tips for people who, like me, are suffering from hair loss and or hair thinning or whatever, and we decided to shave around our hairline or shave our whole heads. So that's what I specialize in. Anyway, I got that little tip from her, and I kind of expounded on it with the foundation and all of that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the combination and the results, okay? Because that's really what's it all about, is getting that natural looking part without bleaching your hair. All right, you guys, be blessed and a blessing, and I'll see you on the next video. This is the lady signing off for now. Bye.